This video is brought to you by the Epic Games Store because I wouldn't have touched this dirty whore with another man's dick if it hadn't been given away for free. It was given away for free though, and I thought, fuck it, I'll make a video complaining about how terrible this game is. And after booting up Dying Light 2, did I just say Dying Light 2? Anyway, after booting up Dead Island 2, I was incredibly disappointed because I was actually having fun. I was hoping I'd get to rip this game to shreds, and here I am enjoying myself.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
For starters, the melee combat is absolutely brutal. Just watch this. I just put a hole in that zombie's head bigger than your mother's pussy. It's just too bad there's only one animation per weapon type, so it gets a little repetitive after a while. It's not really a big issue though, since the game is packed with weapons. If you've ever thought about smacking someone in the head with an object, it's probably a usable weapon in the game. Crowbars, golf clubs, machetes, and my personal favorite, Wolverine claws. There are guns as well, but they kind of suck. This is one of those games where you just know not a single person on the development team knows anything about firearms.
Full semi-automatic.
Don't get me wrong, they do enough damage to be worth using, but there's another issue.
Pistols put holes in people. Rifles put holes through people. Shotguns at the right range with the right load will physically remove a chunk of shit off your opponent and throw that shit on the floor.
And why the fuck is there aim assist while playing on keyboard and mouse? Between that and the horrible mouse acceleration, I'm pretty sure they put the unpaid intern in charge of the PC port. Going back to the weapons in Dying Light 2, I did it again, son of a bitch! Like I was saying, you can modify your weapons to increase your murder potential. For example, if I add a thin layer of spicy guacamole to this weapon, every
censored slur
I hit melts like the Wicked Witch of the West. There's also throwables that range from I could do more damage by slapping the zombies in the face with my limp dick to, that was alright. What's not alright is the map. To say it sucks a turd out of a skunk's ass would be putting it lightly. I can't think of a single other open world game that feels this claustrophobic and difficult to navigate. There's almost no wide open spaces. I couldn't find a solid answer on how much Dead Island 2 cost to make, but this map makes me think the budget was $10 and a very sticky Kleenex. While looking into that, I couldn't help but notice it took years to develop this game, which is just insane. That's about the same amount of time that Rockstar took to make Red Dead Redemption 2, and that game is over twice the size of this one in both its map and the amount of content it has. I don't care enough to look into this, but if that isn't indicative of development hell, I don't know what is. But at least the final product isn't a total disaster. It's fun to play and runs great while looking pretty damn good in my opinion, minus the shader caching that happens every single time you boot the game. Imagine that! A game running well on Unreal Engine 4. It's almost like UE5 is actual poison or something, but I'm getting off topic. Dying Light 2 is... I can't believe I just called it Dying Light 2 again. Just kidding, all of those slip-ups were actually in the script. Get fucked. The whole time I was playing Dead Island 2, the only thing going through my brain was why am I not playing Dying Light 2 instead? Because that game does pretty much everything this one does, but it also has a sick-ass parkour system. You can do everything you see here in Dying Light 2, but you can also do this. Hey Ma, can we get Dying Light 2? No, we have Dying Light 2 at home! To be as fair as possible, I should probably mention the fact that the first Dead Island was made by the same company that would go on to develop both Dying Light games, and they're an evolution of that original formula, so Dead Island 2 having similarities was inevitable. The problem is that Dambuster Studios didn't change up the gameplay nearly enough to make this game feel like anything other than asking for a Dr. Pepper and getting handed a Dr. Bob. Seriously, if you ever do this to me, I will binge eat Taco Bell for a week straight, break into your house, and take a shit in your HVAC system so your entire house smells like rancid feces. But there's one thing that has the potential to differentiate these two games. Dying Light 2's story is a total disappointment. It's the one blemish on an otherwise beautiful package. Can Dead Island 2 deliver a memorable plot with interesting characters that's good enough to justify its existence despite its similarities to other games?
Gosh, I need to lie down.
Emma, we've got a problem. Our friend here has been bitten.
So? What the bloody hell does that mean?
It means they will turn into a beast. We must kill them.
This is not a fucking movie. I'm not killing them.
It's definitely not my job description. Oh God, are they turning? Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
It's awful.